compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. So Auburn's offense making their way on the field today. Remember last time they played, Auburn pulled out a close game, Kirk. That's one moment the Auburn faithful will never forget.
Yeah, I don't think you and I will ever forget that. Anybody who's a college football fan, I think everybody anticipated Alabama able to win that game, and Auburn wins in such a close matchup. You know that's caught the Crimson Tide's attention coming into this one.
To the air, it's Manning. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense wanting to hurry up.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Staley. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Berry. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
He'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. All right, Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Down, it's play action. Down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Thompson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Quarterback still with the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaks free. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The completion makes it second down. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Russell. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Running through the tackle. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. But really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it. And there's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person. But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He gets loose.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Riley. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense facing second and goal. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Pass rush closing in. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
So now on comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking downfield, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Barry. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Auburn getting set with a first and 10 coming up.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And And that one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And now the handoff. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offense.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Tide.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. A handoff from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. It was a 1st and 10 play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is in.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. After making his 1st attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. He got it. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Jacobs. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Direct snap to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. A deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down play coming up. quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. To throw, it's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Look at this. It's Auburn beginning to pull away and it's the Crimson Tide on the ropes at the moment.
Yeah, and pride is on the line for this Auburn team. All they hear about year-round in their state is how great Alabama is. Well, they get a chance to be able to prove that they're great themselves, and they're doing that in the 60 minutes within this football game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Grab down the middle. It's Briley. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down and inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down and inches.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Pounding away with the run game. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a quick grab. Oh, what a spin! They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Gets made on the out route. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Tigers! This passing game is on fire today.
Well, Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Do what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus.